Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in Season 2 of Week 1 of our Madden NFL 22 Create a Player franchise for the Cameron Bryant series. And last season, we won the Super Bowl over the Kansas City Chiefs 63-17. And I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys have not checked that episode out yet, or if you're new to this series, have recaps from last season. So, week 1, we're playing primetime as the Super Bowl champions against the Green Bay Packers at Soldier Field. So, we wore those throwback white jerseys last season, and I think we're going to do the same at home against Green Bay, because no matter when we'll play Green Bay, we're just going to wear white at home. So, without a further ado, Cameron Bryant in his second season from SRU, ready to take the field, ready to win another Super Bowl for this Chicago Bears team. And we'll show you the uniforms, so we'll see you at kickoff. Alright, so the Green Bay Packers, like I had said, are going to be wearing their green home jerseys on the road with their gold Nike pants, green current socks, and white with green shoes. For the Chicago Bears on the other side, they are going to be wearing their alternate classic, which I will show the episode from last season when we won in Chicago. We won big time 86-0, and we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Alright, so now it is kickoff time here in Chicago, Illinois, here at Soldier Field, which opened up back in 1924, and we are ready to return to kickoff here in Chicago. So we use a nice juke move there, but we actually do get stopped down at the 40-yard line. So our wide receiving core is going to be somewhat different this year. I mean, there will not be any Antonio Brown on the roster because he left during free agency. So now Darnell Mooney claims that reception. So that makes it 2nd down and 1 for the Chicago Bears football team. So at the 49-yard line, Justin Fields stepping back to pass. I am going to throw this one out to Allen Robinson. So Allen Robinson, close from getting it into the end zone. And now it is 1st and goal for the Chicago Bears. We are absolutely going to run it with Cameron Bryant coming into his 2nd season from Slippery Rock University in Western Pennsylvania. He actually loses 2 yards on the first play of the game. So we have got to think of a strategic run play to get that into the end zone. Now it's 2nd and goal. We're going to hand this one off to Cameron Bryant, and Cam Bryant scores his first rushing touchdown on the year, and this now makes it a 7-0 Chicago Bears lead. Alright, so now 1st down and 10 from the 32-yard line here in Chicago. And Green Bay, they are going to run it with Aaron Jones. So now Aaron Jones, he is fighting to break tackles, but he only gains about 7 on that play. So now this makes this 2nd and 3 for Green Bay. So the Packers are going to step back to pass, and that is incomplete, nearly intercepted, by the way. That would have been so cool if there was any INTs involved. But now it's 3rd down and 3 for Chicago. They get sacked on this play defensively, and Robert Quinn makes the sack there. But Green Bay did make a good fumble recovery on that play, but it was not enough to get a not enough to get a first down at least. So now we're ready to return the punt. And we are, in fact, going to return this. And I don't think we're going to get very much out of it. And we're just roaming around out on the field just for no apparent reason. But we do get stopped down at the 34 for a 16-yard return. And that was not very much there. So we're going to actually run it with Cameron Bryant using the I formation on first down and 10. And he's going to break one tackle. And Bryant actually gets stopped down at the 46-yard line. 3 carries, 13 yards, and a touchdown. So this makes it a first down and 10. So running it again, Cam Bryant gets stopped at the 46. Now it's 4 carries, 21 yards, and a touchdown for him on the day. Second down and 2, by the way. We're stepping back to pass. And we're going to use that juke move. And we get stepped out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So this makes it a first down and 10. So the 21-yard line, first and 10. So we step back to pass, once at it again. And we get it into the end zone. Touchdown Chicago. Bears lead at 14-0. Alright, so now first down and 10. They're going to throw this pass. That is, in fact, a first down. So 1 for 2, 17 yards for Aaron Rodgers. They pass it to Robert Tonyan. So now this will be a first and 10. So they're going to step back to pass. And that is an incompletion. So that was a good pass deflection there by Chicago. But what would have been better was an INT, as a matter of fact. So they're going to step back to pass. And the ball is loose, so Chicago recovers it. Eddie Jackson, the Alabama product, gets stopped at the 36-yard line. This makes it a first down and 10. So we're going to use a PAY drag wheel pass play on first down and 10. So Justin Fields, the Ohio State product, he is scrambling across the field, going to fire this one out to Allen Robinson, and this will end the first quarter here in Chicago. Bears lead 21-0, by the way. Alright, so now second quarter begins here in Chicago. Bears are up 21-0 at this point in this game, and Randall Cobb claims that reception, but the ball is loose. Chicago actually recovers it with Desmond Trufant. So now this means Green Bay has probably either their second turnover in this whole game. So 2 turnovers for Green Bay already, and it's not even halftime. So Cameron Bryant still on his feet, gets stopped at the 46, 5 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown for the Chicago Bears running back. So first and 10, 46-yard line, we will be passing middle of the field once we get a first down here, and we actually do. So we get stopped at the 39. So let's see if he can probably get at least 100 rushing yards by the end of the episode, which I think he should be able to. I mean, he is a 95 overall running back, Cam Bryant, so he's still on his feet, gets it into the end zone for a Chicago Bears touchdown, his second one of the game, 39-yarder, and it's now 29-0 here at Soldier Field. Alright, so 29-0 here in Chicago. Bears are up by 29, so single back formation, they're going to run it, and they get stopped down at the 31. Aaron Jones only gaining about 1, maybe 2 yards on that play. So we're blitzing here on a second down and 8. So 31-yard line, and they throw that pass. It is incomplete. Now this will be a third down and 8 now for the Green Bay Packers at the 31-yard line. So they're going to step back to pass, and that is incomplete. Now this is resulting in a fourth down and 8 now. Eddie Jackson ready to return the punt. It was Jay Meredith that got both punt and kickoff return for the first quarter, but I didn't feel like using him at all anymore because I feel like I'd rather use like a player that I know the name of rather than just a generic created player, which the only thing I dislike about this creative player franchise, once you're on franchise mode, I hate when it's like off season and you can't sign like the free agents and all to create your own mega super team, which is what I really enjoy about doing these Madden NFL franchises to myself. And it's just not what I've imagined, really. But we're going to run it with Justin Fields, and he is storming the field out of nowhere. Gets stopped at the 30-yard line for a gain of 38 yards on that play. That is a first down for Chicago. And we are going to step back to pass at the 30. Hopefully, we should be able to get this one into the end zone with Allen Robinson, and we do. So we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. We're going to take a break. Alright, so now we are back from the 2-minute warning break, and we are ready to run it with Justin Fields. We actually get stopped at the 26, so he is 10 yards away from actually getting 100 rushing yards. I mean, he didn't do bad all in all in rushing last season, but keep in mind, he was injured for quite a bit of the regular season last year. And it's 5 yards away. We are going to take that timeout for Chicago. We are going to run it with Justin Fields on 1st and goal. And 1st and goal, man, we are in fact going to run it. And we actually do get it into the end zone for a touchdown. We'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, so 1st down and 10, 29-yard line. They're going to in fact run it. And that is still on his feet. That is, in fact, a gain of at least 2. I thought it would be a loss of at least 2, but it for sure was not. 2nd down and 8. We are playing some defense here, and look at that. There is a sack on the play. Green Bay recovers the fumble, but Eddie Goldman, he is down and hurt for the Bears, and it's now 3rd down and 16. And I have been anticipating to get an INT all game long, but Green Bay claims the reception. They do not get the 1st down, evidently. And Eddie Goldman, he has a bruised sternum. He is not going to be able to return for the remaining of the episode. I hope he should be back by next week. If not, oh well. We could miss some of our good defensive players for a few weeks, but we remained undefeated last season, and I hope we will still remain undefeated this season. So, just a rough start kickoff and punt return wise, and it's now way down at the 10-yard line, so we're going to run it with Cameron Bryant, number 8 for Chicago. He is going to break a tackle, gain 16 yards, so that's 9 carries, 113 yards. We're going to actually flip it around here, and we're going to try to gain more yards on that play, so we're going to run it with Cam Bryant. As many of you know, he is the one superstar running back. He is going to run this one all the way straight into the end zone. That is a touchdown for Chicago, and it's now going to be 50-0, an 86-yard TD. Scores his 3rd touchdown on the season. Alright, so 1st down and 10 from the 33-yard line here in Soldier Field in Chicago. They're going to throw this football, and that is in fact a gain of 7. Gain of 7, and down at the 26. So 2nd and 3, they're going to step back to pass, and Davante Adams scores the 1st touchdown of the season for Green Bay and the 1st one of the game. So he is now 8,000 career receiving yards. We'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so it's now kickoff time. So Green Bay just scored their 1st touchdown of the game. Aaron Rodgers to Davante Adams. Now we're actually ready to return this kickoff, and we actually go out of bounds down at the 34. Alright, so we're gearing towards the end of the 3rd quarter here in Chicago. The Bears are up 50-7, so we're going to step back to pass. We're going to throw this one out to Cole Kmet, and Kmet gets his first touchdown of the game, and it's now going to be 57-7. We'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, first down and 10 from the 32-yard line. We are actually going to they're going to step back to pass, and they are going to throw it out to Randall Cobb. That is not enough for a first down, so 2nd and 2, but it was a gain of 8, so that ain't too bad as well. So they're going to throw this pass out to Cobb. Football recovered, and Duke Shelley gets the first fumble recovery of the game for Chicago, and that is Randall Cobb's second fumble lost in this whole game. Now it's the 3rd turnover of the game for Green Bay. And now we're going to run it with Cam Bryant. So Cameron Bryant, he is still running the football like no other running back does. And he is going to score it into the end zone for a Chicago Bears touchdown. It is now 250 rushing yards for Cameron Bryant. And it's not even week 2 of the regular season yet. So he could break Emmitt Smith's rushing record this season. So the Bears lead at 64-7. All right, so now first down and 10 for Green Bay. They get sacked on this play by Khalil Mack, his first one of the game. Now it's 2nd down and 13. They are way back in the backfield, and Aaron Jones did not lose nor gain any yards on that play. Now this makes it 3rd down and 13. So they're going to throw this pass. Incomplete. Great job by the Bears defense on that play. All right, so it's now another kickoff segment here in Chicago, and the Packers just scored a field goal. So now Bears are up 64-10, and we are down at the 29-yard line. All right, Aaron Rodgers, 97.5 passer rating, 21 for 32, 233 yards, 1 touchdown. Justin Fields, 4 touchdowns, perfect passer rating on the day. Cameron Bryant, he did have 290 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. Justin Fields had 211 and scored a touchdown themselves. They both had 4 broken tackles, by the way. Touchdown reception-wise, Allen Robinson, 190 receiving yards, 5 receptions, 38 averaging, 3 touchdowns, by the way. Cole Kmet had 1 touchdown, and Devontae Adams had a touchdown. Defensively, Ricardo Allen had a sack, Khalil Mack had a sack, and Robert Quinn had a sack. So this ends it here in Chicago. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and we'll see you guys next episode.